Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, in light of the Canelo Alvarez versus Liam Smith fight, I didn't really do too much talking. I didn't make a post-fight video because, and to be honest, I'll be completely honest with you guys, I didn't watch the damn fight. I didn't try it. I tried streaming it. Stream was terrible, so I gave up on it. Didn't feel like it was worth the pain and the headaches of trying to stream the fight. I already knew it was going to happen, so I decided to catch up on some sleep, go to bed around like 10 o'clock, got some good sleep. I woke up in the morning, found out that Canelo Alvarez knocked out Liam Smith via body shot in the 9th round, had 3 knockdowns in the fight, so no surprise here. So, that was whatever. But, the post-fight interview, Canelo had a lot to say, and I'll play the clip, I'll play part of the clip of what he was saying. Here's what Canelo had to say in regards to a Gennady Golovkin fight and why the fight didn't happen and all the, things that are going on in the negotiations. Here's what he said. So I'll play some of it and then I'll give you my opinion on it as we move forward. So here's what he said.
And while no one questions your willingness to fight, your promoter seems reluctant to make that fight right away, and you seem to be going along with that plan. I think the boxing world wants to know why.
Mira, yo no le tengo miedo a nadie.
I fear no one.
Yo nací para esto. Y aunque no le guste, a mucha gente no le guste, yo soy el mejor boxeador en este momento.
I was born for this, and even though many people may not like it, I am the best fighter right now.
Gracias a toda la gente por eso. Y contestando a tu pregunta, hace aproximadamente un mes atrás, le ofrecimos lo doble o lo triple para hacer la pelea.
About a month ago or so, we offered him twice or 3 times as much to make the fight.
No lo queríamos decir antes de esta pelea porque le tengo un gran respeto a mis rivales y por eso te lo estoy diciendo ahora. Hace aproximadamente un mes le ofrecimos lo doble o lo triple casi para pelear. Nomás están que conteste y estamos listos.
I didn't want to say anything because I respect all my rivals. But about a month ago, we offered him twice or 3 times. But we're ready. We're ready for him, and he just didn't want to accept.
Because you've shown throughout your career.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Honestly, Canelo Alvarez is a joke. Let's not get it twisted here. Canelo Alvarez is a joke because Golovkin was his mandatory. All right, Golovkin had to work his way up to become his mandatory position. So. His mandatory challenger, I should say. So, the fight was, even if, the fight was going to go to a purse bid, and, so if it was going to a purse bid, Golden Boy could have outbid K2 Promotions, and they could have still made the fight. They could have got their money split. But from what I understood, I believe the WBC, the money split that Golden Boy wanted and the money split that the WBC wanted were 2 completely different things or whatever. It all comes down to money. But Canelo Alvarez, it's like Mayweather Pacquiao. Honestly, the Mayweather Pacquiao saga, the way that thing happened, has had a whole ripple effect on boxing because you have guys who are C-class fighters on PBC like the Charlos price themselves out. You have Adrian Broner saying he wants $10 million to fight Pacquiao, which is ridiculous. And now you have Canelo dragging this whole... Canelo and Oscar, I should say, not just Canelo. But Canelo and Golden Boy Promotions dragging this Golovkin fight out. Golovkin was his mandatory. He decided to hit him with the Riddick bow and throw the belt on the trash can. Or not though, just vacate the belt, I should say. He didn't throw the belt on the trash can on TV, but... vacate the belt. And he chose not to fight Golovkin. Now, it's like when Manny fought Floyd, and Floyd pulled the whole, I called Manny myself on the phone. And I offered him, was it $40 million or $50 million? Whatever it was, $10 million. If Manny was an idiot and accepted that, Manny would have lost on a big payday, and Floyd walks out with, 100% of the revenue. And basically, gets probably made like $300 million, $400 million that night, so it is what it is. Manny was smart not to do that. And the same thing is here for Golovkin. Now, the fight isn't going to be that much as in comparison to Pacquiao, it won't be the same, but it's still a lot of money. It's still a substantial. It's more money than, what was it, 10 million or 11 million or 8-figure pay that Oscar was talking about. he'll still lose money by doing that. So he's being smart, you know. Walter being smart. So I feel like Canelo needs to do what he said he'll do, which is put the gloves on and fight Golovkin. And stylistically, look, you know, I'm the kind of person that, you know, I come in here and you guys see me on YouTube and I talk, you know, however I feel or how I see things. But if you guys meet me in real life, you know, I like to let people talk. I like to listen to people say, especially when it comes to boxing. I like to get their perspective on things because I talked to a couple people about the Canelo Alvarez fight. A lot of people think Canelo will beat GGG. And my personal opinion is I think that the fight is a huge mismatch, and I think GGG is going to put it on Canelo real bad, honestly. Canelo has shown in the past, and you can go look at the Amir Khan fight, that he can't defend a jab. He can't defend a jab, for the most part, until he slows you down, hits you with some body shots. But even then, you know, if you have a jab with some steam behind it, like Golovkin does, I feel like it's gonna be an easy night for Golovkin. He'll stop Canelo inside 7 rounds, and the fight, you know, will unless he carries Canelo, you know, that fight is going to end up really badly for him because he's dragging this out. Golovkin is the kind of fighter that you know, has great boxing skills, knows how to cut the ring off. Canelo doesn't know how to cut the ring off, and Canelo's kind of like, different weight classes, different fighters, but Canelo in a lot of cases he's like Adrian Broner. If you guys have ever watched Adrian Broner fight, he's the kind of guy that likes to let his opponent come forward, and his opponent has to press the action before he begins to open up and start throwing combinations himself. Canelo's the same way, and his inability to initiate the action against Golovkin, I'm telling you guys right now, is going to be his downfall. And Golovkin will be hitting him with the jab all night, ripping that left hook to the body, and he's going to be piecing him up all night long, and the fight's going to end within 7 rounds. I'm telling you how it's going to wind up when they do get into that ring. So Canelo can drag this thing out as much as he wants. The longer it goes, you know, yeah, maybe Golovkin will get old. That's his only hope. Because if Golovkin is still even a decent fighter, he's stopping Canelo, and that's just what it is. So Oscar, Canelo, Golden Boy, to me, honestly, it's just hike up your skirt and fight the guy. You know, fight the guy. All right, I feel Canelo is the A side. Look, I'll be objective here. I feel Canelo is the A side. I feel a fair split would be 60-40. I feel a fair split would be 60-40. You know, somewhere around that nature, because Canelo is a bigger draw. Canelo has so many pay-per-views, but Golovkin is, as far as skills go and being the most dominant fighter in the division, he is the best middleweight right now. And Canelo gains a lot by beating Golovkin. I honestly don't think, this is just my personal opinion, you guys might disagree with me, but Golovkin beating Canelo doesn't really do a lot for Golovkin, because I feel like he's already proven himself and separated himself so much from the other middleweights in the division. I just feel like all it's going to do is finally get an opponent on his resume that casual boxing fans that hate GGG, you know about. But it really doesn't do a whole lot for Golovkin's legacy. It does a lot more for Canelo if Canelo beats Golovkin, because Golovkin is looked at as one of the most destructive forces in boxing. And Canelo beating him in a fight where he'd probably be the underdog would really just, you know, shoot him up the ladder as far as boxing greats and Mexican fighters go. So that's just my opinion on that. You guys can disagree, you can agree, whatever, but leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.